Do jiu-jitsu fighters need cauliflower ears to be legit? Well, stick around and I'll tell you a funny story about how a military doctor fixed mine using plastic buttons. Cauliflower ear happens when your ear gets impacted and the skin separates from the cartilage. It fills with fluid, and if you don't drain it quickly, it hardens into thick, bumpy shapes that you see on a lot of grapplers. It's basically scar tissue that sets in on the inside of your ear. I've seen lately some people actually trying to purposefully give themselves cauliflower ears, hitting their ears with hammers. That is not toughness. It's dangerous. It's not smart. It's extremely painful. It can affect your hearing, mess with your sleep, cause infection, and permanent deformities. There are options out there now where you can treat cauliflower ear with magnetic-based compression kits at home after draining your ears. A few of my students have actually used them and had pretty good results. When I was still in the military and I was a blue belt at the time, I had really bad cauliflower ears. I tried draining them myself, but they kept filling up. It was brutal, it hurt to sleep, and my hearing was getting muffled. So I finally went to the base hospital to get some proper medical treatment. The doctor drained them a couple of times, then asked me if I'd let him fix them permanently instead of waiting for a plastic surgeon. You could tell that he was absolutely fascinated to do this. He left the room to go look up the procedure. He came back about 10 minutes later and said in his British accent, "All right, come back this afternoon and we'll get you all fixed up." He explained that the usual method is to drain the ear, stitch the ear through the cartilage with cotton plugets so that it stays flat and compressed. And because he knew that I wanted to still train, he was worried about the cotton and knew that bacteria could get trapped in it. So he modified the procedure and he used plastic buttons instead, which is sterile and an inert material, and it's going to allow you to keep your ear clean for longer. So anyway, we laughed about that, and he told me some other stories of him doing some surgeries in bad conditions in the Middle East. So he basically said this would be a piece of cake. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let's do this. So after the procedure, he gave me a medical chit, which is like a note for my chain of command, basically stating that this wasn't a fashion statement, that this was for a medical reason. My ears actually healed really well. There's still a bit of a deformity to it, but it's barely noticeable. You can't even see it. It's good if you can get them fixed, because usually once you do, it's very rare that they're going to come back. If you can get them fixed, you should do it. The good news is that not everybody's prone to getting cauliflower ear, so no, you don't need to have cauliflower ear to be a legit jiu-jitsu fighter. If you're looking for a structured jiu-jitsu program with real functional details that actually work, check out the Alcatea Online Academy with weekly lessons from our complete 2-year curriculum to help your jiu-jitsu grow with purpose and sharpen your game.